visual because Stephen A. Smith wasn't in the studio. Charlamagne shared some comments on how he felt about, their brief interaction. And Alexis Ohanian has now responded to Charlamagne. I want to take a listen first to what Charlamagne said yesterday about Alexis checking Stephen A. Smith.
I don't see nothing wrong with it, but it wasn't a real pull-up. A pull-up is when the person is there and you say what you need to say to the person's face. Like, I know Alex is a busy person, but when First Take asked him to come on, he should have said, is Stephen A. going to be there? And when they said he's going to be there remotely, he should have said, I'll wait until he's in the studio. If he really wanted to say something to his face.
Well, what if they was like, look, this is the only chance. You don't get the call to play.
I don't care. I'm rich. I'm Alex. Y'all want me here. Y'all need me more than I need y'all.
I feel you.
Yes, but he's promoting something too. He need to be there.
If you got to kill two birds with one stone. You can come promote your thing, but I need to say this to Stephen A.'s face. I stand on that. It's not a real pull-up. A pull-up is when you look at somebody in their eye. Okay?
You are crazy. I disagree.
I disagree.
It's Alex Ohanian. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm a pull up regardless.
My bad,
We know Envy.
But I will say this.
I didn't say there's nothing wrong with what he did. I'm just saying a real pull up. The way the audience was acting, I thought that he was in the studio. The way the audience went crazy.
But Stephen A. ain't say it to his face, so
he wasn't there. I'm just saying if you're gonna show up to the person's house and then say it, when the person's on Zoom, that's cool. But a real pull up is face to face eye contact.
Yeah. I'm pulling up regardless. I don't care if you're on FaceTime, if you're on the phone. It is what it is. When I get a chance to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you. But I didn't think it was a real pull-up. He didn't say directly, yo, I ain't like what you said about my wife during this time.
Charlamagne crazy in the studio right now.
I seem so goddamn crazy all the time.
You are crazy. And Envy crazy for a second in you, too.
Y'all be acting like I'm so goddamn crazy.
I wasn't there.
Envy.
I wasn't there the day you said
era.
it. Okay. Yeah, now I wasn't there with the day you said it because it was Monday, but I would have said directly, not all of, well, you're not good in marriage. No, Nick, nah. What you said about my wife, like say like directly to it, like get to it, right? Like even if it's on FaceTime, if it's on Zoom, if it's on Skype, if it's on Black Planet
maybe
Facebook.
That's his way to check people. Maybe that's his way of checking people.
But take it, we wouldn't even. That was at the end of their conversation.
Yeah.
The conversation would have started with, "Hey, yo, before we even get into anything." Remember what you said about my wife?
Right.
I didn't envy them. You seen Envy silly ass did that in studio.
You ain't coming
in
up
studio
here.
though.
I didn't do that in the middle of interviews.
Yeah.
I didn't do that
in the studio. Yes, you did do it. Yes.
I don't care because if you want to check somebody, I'm light skinned. I can't hold it till after the interview. We gotta talk now.
Let's speak now.
We can't even be all peace and cool until I get this out the way.
Yeah, I get it. But maybe Alexis is like, okay, business first, but I'm not leaving here until I confront you about what you said.
Well, look, he responded.
Whatever.
Well, Alexis responded yesterday. He says he added Charlamagne. He says all my friends call me Alexis because you called him Alex, and I asked to come on First Take to chat with Stephen A. Smith for quite some time. Keep in mind, I own a handful of pro sports team and started a TF league. There's plenty of sports stuff to talk about, and my publicist kept getting told it wasn't going to happen. Then I went to the top and made it clear I wanted to come on the show to chat in person, and they let it happen. Then I found out when I got to the studio that Stephen A. Smith was remote from Atlanta that morning. Odd timing, but I'm back to building now. And he talks about his businesses, and he says he has no ill will towards Stephen A. Smith.
But if that was the case, then all right, since y'all arguing that he didn't really pull up, Stephen A. didn't stand on what he said either. I said what I said.
Oh, I agree.
I mean, I get what you're saying, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
All respects to your wife, but I said what I said. She was doing too much at the Super Bowl.
Oh, I agree. All of that stuttering and stammering shouldn't have happened, especially via Zoom. We're not even in the same room.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yes. Well, there we go. Envy, you good? You pull up King?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Right.
I mean, I
gotta make sure. Don't pull up on me.
If somebody disrespects you, I think you check it immediately. There's no playing around the games. There's no directly. I didn't like what you said about my wife crip walking. You have a problem with my wife? Let's discuss it now. Then after we have that discussion, we could continue on. But there's some things I need to get off my chest. We've all been there before, and I had to get some things off our chest.
That's all
before
I'm
we
saying.
continue on.
He told that man very Caucasianly to stay in your lane. What did y'all expect for him to do?
All that
bro?
phone, I don't care. The phone stuff, the Zoom stuff, that's this new era. We come from the era when you eye to eye, that's a real pull up. Like, they really pulled up on him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, in other news, speaking of people that might have to pull up and figure some things out, Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj is being reported right now that Nicki Minaj allegedly is in risk of losing her $20 million home in LA after not paying.
I hate that headline. That headline sounds so stupid. Continue.
I'm going to explain though because Nicki Minaj has responded to this. So Nicki Minaj is allegedly might be losing her $20 million home in LA after not paying a man who alleges that her husband assaulted back in 2019. But Nicki Minaj is saying that this is all just a business mix-up. So background, there is a man that filed a lawsuit for assault against Kenneth Petty, who is Nicki Minaj's husband. This guy was a security guard that was working with Nicki Minaj during the show, and he alleges that Kenneth hit him after Nicki Minaj got upset at a female security guard and alleged that guard allowed somebody to come on the stage. There was like a whole thing. So he filed a lawsuit in court. This went to court. They did not show up in court, and so this man, is able to now say, hey, she owns this home. A judge is saying the home can satisfy some of the things that you're asking for, because he asked for $500,000. So we're here.
So Nicki and Kenneth didn't show up to court,
or their attorney, or who?
Oh, okay.
Now so Nicki Minaj, early this morning, she reposted some of the stories, and she says, I have evidence that this was given to a business manager who never told me. My lawyers and business managers, old and new, are aware. Let's see if they'll speak up or if they'll have to call them out by name. That same business manager stole from me many times, she alleges. Then he was accused of killing a woman and leaving her in a hotel, she alleges. Not sure of the outcome of the case, though. And she's talking about the woman in the hotel room. So basically, Nicki Minaj is saying that this is all just a mix-up that is going to be figured out, and she was upset at some of the headlines that ran following all of this.
I would be too. Well, first of all, they're probably going to go to court. This is the same thing that happened to Trey Songz, I think, a couple of months ago, when there was a big ruling against him, but he didn't know to go to court. And as soon as his lawyers filed, that was taken away immediately. That's going to be the same thing. But now, y'all really think Nicki is about to lose her $25 million home? And she was only losing $500,000. So you think she was going to lose her $25 million home over $500,000?
I didn't even know the case, to be honest.
It's been so many different.
Does not even sound right.
You saying numbers that I can't even relate to. I be acting my wage, so I see headlines like that. I mind my business.
They started talking about the number of bedrooms in this house. I'm like,
Nicki's not losing that $25 million home. You could hate Nicki, y'all could love Nicki, but she has a $25 million home, and the judgment was for $500,000. There's no way that she would have to be forced to sell a $25 million home for that money.
Yeah,
there's no way. That doesn't even make sense.
Hey, man, I act my wage.
You right, my shot. I act mine too.
I don't know nothing about this type of conversation, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do act your wage and be in China and in Greece and you paying for the wedding. You do act your wage. I know that's right, big money.
Ma'am, I'm working. I'm working.
I know you. It went it up all over the country and out the country.
All over. That's right.
Well,
I'm about to ask Chris if he needs any help doing anything.
Absolutely.
I need everything.
He can build the stage for you.
By himself. Just give him a hammer and a few nails. Okay?
He'll figure it out.
Drop on the clues bombs for Chris and every Mexican out there. We appreciate you, man. I don't care what the hell's going on in this country.
Well,
just be here legally. That's all we ask.
Shut up.
As we wrap, and speaking of stages, Nicki Minaj also posted that she is not going to put out the album anymore. No more music. And she says,
God, no, what?
She added Jay-Z and asked, was he happy now? She said she called the Barbs on the Barb phone, and they said, no, don't put out the music.
Now I know she's not blaming that headline on Rock Nation.
She's talking about
like, come on, man. Like, let's stop now. Like, come on, we don't got to be ridiculous now. Do I think
what's that T-shirt you wear all the time, Charlamagne? What's that T-shirt you wear?
Blame Rock Nation.
There you go.
Damn, you missed the cue to wear it.
I missed my flight yesterday. You know why? Rock Nation. I know Rock Nation.
That's ridiculous. Come on.
She says that they've been begging her for a tour, and she just can't do the tour right now. And then she goes into a whole bunch of things with Rock Nation. She said it's no, just like the casino. And then she adds SC, that's supposed to be Jay-Z's like anonymous Twitter page.
Oh man.
So just want to let y'all know. But if it changes, the music will be here March 27th. So that's it.
Let's pray.
That's crazy. All right, that's the latest with Lauren. And salute to Rock Nation, by the way. Good morning, Emery. I just want to say good morning to my
salute to Emery, man.
Yeah. All right, Charlamagne. Who you giving a donkey to, man?
Man, for after the hour, let's talk nuts. We need Janetta Hoppings to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with her.
You're so clowned out.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?